And good evening, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast on KWS at the Domingo Sepulveda Athletic Complex. Carlos Roblero, along with the coach John Boswell, for this non-district game between the Weslaco Panthers and the McAllen Bulldogs. In the middle here to start off this game will be Derek Cedeno, senior for the Weslaco Panthers, and the Panthers do control the tip. Olmeda will shoot it inside, pass it inside to Cedeno, off the mark there. Rebound, Baez shoots it. Another rebound by the Panthers as we get to action quickly in this one. Coach, welcome to the broadcast.
Thanks, Carlos. Nice to be here. Two pretty good basketball teams here. Talked to Coach Valdez. He said Mac High, steady team with some size. They were going to have to play tonight.
Panthers 14-3 coming into this basketball game right here, coming off a second-place finish at the Border Brawl tournament in Hidalgo. A game where they lost to Los Fresnos. You don't want to do that. Los Fresnos, of course, in 32-6A, but it was a victory for them, and it'll be a good matchup later on in the season once we get going. All right, 7:25 here in the first quarter. Olmeda inbounding to Bloomquist. Bloomquist with a big game last week against Porter, and also a good game at Hidalgo. We'll talk more about that as this broadcast continues. Diseño has the ball inside. Baez back outside. Olmeda, the three-pointer off the mark and no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are 5-7, coached by Ryan Flores. They were up in Corpus Christi at the Toloso Midway tournament this weekend. Driving here, putting that one up. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound, Panthers. And it's Olmeda coming up with it to Bloomquist. Bloomquist quickly up the court, going to shoot a three-pointer. That one is rims out, no good. Battle for the rebound underneath, inside the paint. That's Olmeda on the floor, still battling. And a timeout called by Coach Valdez as Olmeda couldn't find anyone to pass that one to. It's still no score here at 6:42 in the first quarter. Before Harlan Block raised the flag over Iwo Jima, he was a student at Weslaco ISD. There he played for the Panthers, won a championship, and learned some of the leadership skills he and 7 other students used while serving in the Marines. Weslaco ISD is home to some of the most prominent graduates in the Rio Grande Valley. For war hero Harlan Block, Weslaco ISD was the right choice. Yeah, we got a doubleheader going on here tonight. The girls, they will open up district play following this game against Weslaco East, and they're on a both high schools, both Weslaco High School, or both teams, the boys and the girls basketball teams have just been playing excellent basketball in the early part of the season. We're still in December, but already district competition is beginning for the girls, and we'll have that broadcast after this one. Inbound pass, Baez, Fino. As Khalil Fino in the game now. Now top of the arc is Bloomquist, and they'll go right back to Olmeda trying to find the open shot. Bloomquist still with it here, top of the arc now. And that'll be Baez shooting from the outside and count it. Our first points of the game, Jesus Baez with a two-pointer. Or actually, give him a three-pointer. It's 3-0 Panthers.
Yeah, they did a nice job passing that on the perimeter, found the open shot. Right now, they're not going to let Braxton Bloomquist have the free shot.
Yeah, Bloomquist, just an excellent game. Last week, he had 4 three-pointers against Porter. There's a block by Cedeno. Now Bloomquist on the fast break, gives it up here along the baseline. Baez back outside to Bloomquist. Good transition defense by the McAllen Bulldogs. Fino with it now, looking inside. Baez hit that other shot. Lost it momentarily, right back to him. Now Bloomquist with it. Fino, Bloomquist open for the shot, gonna give that one up. Back outside, real patient right now are the Panthers. Baez, he'll take that mid-range baseline jumper, no good. Battle underneath, and possession arrow says it's gonna go to, it looks like, the Bulldogs.
Right, alternating possession goes to the Bulldogs.
All right, so let's inbound the pass here, and a little bit of pressure now being applied by the Panthers as McAllen crosses the timeline here. And with the ball here are the McAllen Bulldogs looking for the open shot, and patience for the Bulldogs, dribbling, shooting from the elbow. Counted, it's good. And that's going to be Matthew Ibarra with a two-pointer. It's 3-2 now, Panthers.
Yeah, number 2, he got it in the key, got a nice look at it, and made the basket, takes it to 3-2.
So you're saying it's Marco Saldana who made the shot?
No, Ibarra is correct.
Okay, Ibarra, okay.
He made it, too.
Made the 2-pointer.
Right.
So 3-2. Count that one as Paez is fouled, and off the glass and good for Jesus Paez. 5 points here in the first quarter. All 5 of the points have gone to Paez, who's been pretty active underneath the basket.
Right,
so
and that's
far.
the second personal foul, and number 5, Primus for Mackay. Might keep an eye on that.
Possible 3-point play is counted, and it's good. 6 points in the game for the Panthers. All belong to Paez. Now Mackay with the ball, trying to get into this game, down 6-2. 4:48 in the first quarter, and the Mackay Bulldogs with a 5-7 record, battling here against the Weslaco Panthers. Panthers 14-3 on the year. Last year had an excellent year as they go 3 deep into the playoffs for the first time since 2007 did the Panthers. And underneath, a foul's called, and going to the line here will be Malachi Dames.
And number 14 with a foul on Weslaco, that's Almeida, his first team foul.
So Dames' shot is good. New personnel checking in. This will be Marco Saldana checking in here for Deshaun Primus. Second free throw now coming for Dames. And it's good. Count them both. And the score is now 6-3. 4:25 first quarter. New personnel checking in here for the Panthers, or I should say for the Bulldogs. And that's Jaden Conroe. Now a little bit of pressure being applied by the Bulldogs here in this first quarter. Paez inside to Daniel, has a position, puts it up there. Right-hander, no good. Battling for the rebound. And coming up with it is Braxton. So Bloomquist now with the ball. He'll slow things down, move to the middle of the court, and spread them out. And Bloomquist still searching, goes inside. There's Cedeno, puts it up, strong off the glass, no good. Rebound, Bulldogs. Twice.
Nice job inside. They're getting the shots. They'll start falling. You just got to keep pounding the glass.
Yeah, a lot of congestion underneath there for Cedeno. Puts that one up over Cedeno. Long shot, 3-pointer, no good, off the mark. And here we go. Panthers with a 6-4 lead, trying for more, stolen by Helmkamp. And Helmkamp all the way off the glass, and count it for Jackson Helmkamp.
Yeah, that's a good job off the defensive side for that basket.
Bias on the other side as he continues to roll here in the first quarter. 8-6. Panthers with the lead, 3:16 in the first quarter. With the ball now is Ibarra, slowing the action down.
I think if you were Mackay and you said, okay, the first 4 minutes, Braxton Bloomquist will not score, you think I'm going to be doing pretty well. But Paez with 8 points.
Here we go. Fino with it. Fino slicing through the defense. Puts it up off the glass. Count it. It's good for Khalil Fino. Timeout going to be called on the court. Ryan Flores wants one. And it's a 10-6-4 game here. Or 10-6 is the score here at Weslaco High School. 2:54 in the first quarter. And the Weslaco Panthers, you're usually your go-to guy is Braxton Bloomquist. Right. He's one of the leading scorers. No points so far.
You know, as a coach, sometimes you say we're going to take their best player away from them. And right now, Braxton, I believe, has shot one time and not made it. But Jesus Paez is just gone a little bit crazy. Got a 3, 2 twos, and a foul shot.
Yeah, and he can do that. Ken Paez. There was a big game last year in the playoffs where he had 20 points in that second round game. And Paez was coming off the bench last year, and now, well, at least he's a starter in this game. He's definitely one of those players to look out for Gabe Valdez. All right, inbounds here for the Bulldogs. A little bit of pressure now being applied by the Panthers. Controlling it is Ibarra. Ibarra looking. And good defense here by Bloomquist. Now trying to break down the defense. Arguil, no good. And this one's going to go out of bounds on the Panthers. It'll be Mackay ball.
Now, the coach thought that was off of the Panthers, but it ended up being off the Panthers. He was looking for a foul earlier in the possession.
All right, Safi Fino now checks into the game, the younger brother of Khalil. In fact, he goes in for Khalil, so number 1 now in the game here. Mac High with it. Bloomquist nearly stole that one, and he gets it. Finds Paez underneath, puts it in, lay-in. Counted for Paez. Good defense by Braxton Bloomquist.
Defense and assist. Nice job, Braxton.
No points for him, but hey, he's helping out on the defensive end. 12-6. Panthers with the lead, 2:12 in the first quarter. Driving along the baseline. Charging call here against Argil, his first foul of the game.
And once again, Braxton Bloomquist takes the charge. You know, good players find ways to help their team maybe when they aren't scoring. Braxton is doing that right now.
Rick Guerra checks into the game. One of the captains here for the Bulldogs. 2:06 in the first quarter, 12-6. Panthers with the lead. Fino, Almeida, now to Bloomquist. Inside to Fino, backdoor, off the glass, and good for Khalil Fino.
Beautiful backdoor. Again,
Safi.
Braxton, yeah, and that was Safi. He was up by the rim, so I guess we probably thought it was Khalil, but it was Safi.
Went way off the boards there for that one. Nothing there. Almeida now on the fast break. Here's Braxton. Looking to drive the baseline, pass inside to Cedeno, and Cedeno can't get the ball to fall in, but just a great pass, like Coach Valdez was saying, by Braxton Bloomquist.
15 with the foul. That's Rick Ware, his first. That's the 14th foul.
That's a difficult pass as well because it's so congested underneath the rim there, but the bounce pass was good to Cedeno, and he makes the first free throw. Give him his first points of the game for Derek Cedeno. Last week, Derek had 7 points against Porter. Second free throw also good. So count it. Making the score now 16-6. 10-point lead for the Panthers. 1:24 first quarter action. Non-district game between the McAllen Bulldogs and the Weslaco Panthers. Shot from the outside. That's a three-pointer. And that is no good for Marco Saldana. And Isaiah Garcia now in the game. Pass to Fino. Inside. Knocked away. McAllen with it on the fast break. Defense is there for the Panthers. And McAllen able to come up with their own rebound. And they're going to say double dribble. And it'll be Weslaco high ball.
Yeah, he got that rebound and he gained control. I guess he bounced the ball one time there. Then when he put it back on the floor, that was a double dribble. 58 seconds to go in the first period.
Rolly Berones, sophomore basketball player for the Panthers, now checks into the game, gives them a little bit of height there underneath. Don't lose much, even though Cedeno is on the bench. With 45 seconds, I think they'll slow things down here as Bloomquist near midcourt. And then here we go. Fino with it, Safi. Cross-court pass to Bloomquist. He gets it. Baseline jumper. No good. Bedonis underneath with the rebound. Garcia will put it up there. Left hand, count it for Isaiah Garcia.
Nice rebound and pass inside that time.
18-6 now. Panthers with a lead. 17 seconds now remaining in the first quarter. McAllen will hold for a final shot here. With it, Hellenkamp has it. Going up strong. Jaden Conroe. Rebound, puts it up again. Third time, no good. But a defensive, or it's going to be a foul here. It looks like against Bedonis.
Yes, it is.
So Rowley with his first personal foul. 0.9 seconds.
Second team foul.
Left on the clock, and Coach Flores will call a timeout here. A little 30-second timeout, and we'll talk about this. We'll try to set up a play to try to get some points out of this possession.
Yeah, you know, you're at a point of the game where it could stretch on you. Right now, the Panthers have a 12-point lead here at the end of the first quarter. You don't want that thing to stretch. If you could hit a 2 or 3 here to end the quarter, that allows you to start the second period maybe with a little momentum.
That would certainly help them, but the Panthers, you know, they've gone deep into their bench here with Bedonis, Garcia, Safi Fino. Just so much talent on that other side
and
there.
Length.
Those aren't even starters.
Right, and length. You know, they bring in kids that are long. Here in the Valley, you don't run into a lot of teams. They use the word length. But, you know, you got Braxton out front. He's about 6'2". You know, most teams don't have a 6'2" post.
Yeah.
And so the length of the Panthers really bothers people.
And so athletic. These guys play basketball year-round. Most of these guys, I know Bedonis plays football for the Panthers. A lot of these guys are just basketball player. Shot no good, and it'll be the Weslaco Panthers leading after 1 quarter of play, 18-6. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Talk a little bit about the Weslaco Panthers, who won their 3rd straight district title last year, and they went to the Sweet 16 for that was the first time since 2007 last year, so it'd been a while since they went to the Sweet 16. And the outlook for 2017, 2018 is to defend that title.
Oh, sure, and it's got to be good and nice. You know, you said you don't want to see Los Fresnos maybe a district opponent in early in the year. I think that allows you to get a look at them, maybe an idea of what you need to do to beat them, because I believe those are the 2 favorites in District 32 6A.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I know Harlingen won the La Feria tournament this past weekend. I saw that. I don't know how competitive that tournament really is, but it's a good win for the Cardinals. Los Fresnos and Weslaco played in that Hidalgo tournament, the border brawl, and that was just loaded with talent. They had teams from San Antonio and from Houston there. In fact, Weslaco beat Dickinson, who's from Houston, 61-59 to get to the championship game, but then they lost to Los Fresnos 67-51, so it's pretty much a whipping that the Falcons put on the Panthers in that championship contest. Non-district tournament game.
Oh, sure. And that's what it's about. If you're going to go far in the playoffs, you need to see teams in games like that.
All right, so here we go. Second quarter, Fino puts that one up. High off the glass, no good. You got both Finos in the game, along with Isaiah Garcia, Paez, and Bloomquist for the Weslaco Panthers. So here we go now. Ibarra handling the rock here. Primus has it on the right-hand side, driving the baseline, puts it up through the defense, and good. Count it for Primus.
And nice drive to the basket there. This lineup allows Braxton, who has that length we talked about, to play a little more inside.
Deshaun Primus, his first points of the game for the Bulldogs. Long cross-the-court pass there to Bloomquist. Looking, and he'll find Garcia. Now Fino will run the point for Coach Valdez, and he'll actually give it up to Bloomquist. Garcia likes that shot and rattles out. Fino underneath looking for a foul, nothing called. And here we go, Bulldogs. Back outside. And they'll work it here, and they'll slow things down a little bit with Arguil handling the rock. And did he push off? Looks like he did, and it'll be a foul on Arguil.
Yeah, nice job defensively again. That's his second 15 foul.
All right, 6:37 now, 18-8. Weslaco Panthers in command here in the second quarter. Carlos Robledo along with Coach John Boswell. Don Ramirez on the camera tonight for this non-district competition. Bloomquist wide open for the 3. Off the front of the rim and no good. Battling underneath there. Garcia comes up with a rebound. Back to Bloomquist, top of the arc. Looking for the pass, has Fino. Fino had the shot open momentarily, didn't take it, and they'll swing it around. Fino's wide open for a shot, but they can't get the ball to him. Now they do. Driving the baseline off the glass and good. Safi Fino from Khalil, his brother. 2 points for Safi Fino.
Yeah, that's got to be nice. Big brother gives a nice assist to little brother there. Great driving layup by Safi Fino.
5:48. Second quarter here. 20-8. Panthers. No good for the Bulldogs. And here's Garcia. Garcia. Fino with it. From the wing, 3-pointer, good for the junior, Safi Fino, and a timeout is being called. That is now 7 points here for Safi Fino. 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. You got to like the work of Safi Fino coming off the bench here for Coach Gabe Valdez.
Yeah, he has that ability to come in and give a little energy. He jumps really well for his size, can play out front, is quick with the ball in his hands, and just doing a great job so far in this game.
He had a really good tournament last week in the Hidalgo. In fact, he was all tournament last week, and so was Braxton Bloomquist. And Safi Fino last week against Porter had 9 points off the bench for Coach Gabe Valdez, so we know he can certainly score for the Weslaco Panthers.
Well, he's got 7 so far in this game out of the 23. Jesus Paez and Safi Fino right now are leading the team in scoring. Braxton's yet to score.
Yeah. haven't really needed his.
Well, right. You know you're a
abilities.
pretty good team if your best player, your best scorer, doesn't score and you're up by 15.
5:32 here in the second quarter. 23-8 Panthers. Applying the pressure here on the Bulldogs. They'll slow things down here. Try to work themselves back into the game with it here. This is Cuellar has it. Back outside. Primus slicing through the defense. Draws a foul, and he'll go to the line. So
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, Khalil Fino looks like with a foul there.
Yes, it is. Number 5.
So 5 on 5. So to the line here will be Deshaun Primus. He's got 2 points in the game. First free throw is good for him. New personnel now checking in. We're in the second quarter. They'll rotate some of these other players into the game. But who's that? They came. Okay, got Caleb Ibarra now into the game, and Derek Cedeno also there. Rebound, Fino. Khalil with the rebound, and Derek Ibarra now here, or Caleb Ibarra, I should say. Derek Ibarra, Weslaco East running back. Caleb Ibarra now in the game.
So Ibarra and Safi will run the point, and you've got a couple of big guys in. You know, they got good depth, those Panthers do.
Yeah, so here we go. Here's Ibarra with the ball here to Garcia. Garcia right there, top of the arc. Fino going to go ahead and take that shot. They left him open, and he takes it, and the three-pointer is there for Khalil Fino. 5 points in the game for the senior.
Well, he's got to be thinking, you know, baby brother can hit the three, so can I.
26-9 now, Panthers. 4:26 here in the second quarter. In command are the Panthers of this game. Primus has it, top of the arc, looking, dribbling. Closely guarded by Safi Fino, looking for a screen. And right back to him. Conroe has it. Conroe back outside. Now shooting from the outside, and count it. The three-pointer is good there for Brian Alguir.
Nice three off the offense there.
26-12. Panthers still in control of this one. Corner three. Fino, no good. Rebounds to Daniel. He'll put it up strong. And a little too tough there. Ibarra has it to Fino. Garcia back inside. So Daniel, they want it to go to him. He's double teamed back outside. Good pass there. Can't get the shot to fall. And now here's Fino inside to Cedeno. Cedeno, left hand off the glass. Count it for Derek Cedeno.
Nice pass inside. Mismatch in there with Derek for sure.
Absolutely. That's why they want to go in to him so much in this game. 4 points for Derek Cedeno. 28-12. Panthers with the lead. Now handling it here. This is Arguil. Stolen. Ibarra has it, put it up, and good. Caleb Ibarra with the steal and off the glass. 2 points for him. 30-12 Panthers.
Yeah, what a steal. What a way to make the basket. Thought he might have got fouled there, but no call.
Primus shot. Has it right back. Going up strong and to the hoop. Dames. And he'll go to the line.
Fino again, Carlos. That's his second, fourth team foul.
Strong move here by James. Malachi James. Free throw was no good. Fino will come out of the game, so Isaiah Garcia. And checking in will be Almeida. Second free throw. Count that one for Dames. New personnel now checking in. Got Jackson Helmkamp in the contest. A little bit of pressure being applied here by the Bulldogs. Fino. Cedeno in the middle. Great passing down the court. And Cedeno finishes with two inside the paint.
What a great break. The ball never touched the ground. All passes leads to a layup. And that's going to be traveling.
Yeah, traveling to Primus there, trying to make something happen for the Bulldogs. Very talented young man. His Primus can handle the ball well. And so here we go, Bloomquist. Almeida has it inside. And everything seems to be falling from the Panthers. Almeida, give him the bucket there.
I don't know what you do if you're the coach at McAllen. You pressure them, and they break it for a layup. And if you don't pressure them, they're hitting the three. So right now you got to hope they cool down, and you got to keep playing.
34-13. Panthers with the lead here. Shot far side corner, no good. And rebound here. So Daniel, 1:59 now here left in the first half. Here's Bloomquist. He has it here. Still looking for his first points of the game. He'll fire to the outside. And count that one. The Safi Fino goes up high off the glass and count it for him.
Amazing explosion out of that young man. He's not real big, but boy, he can get off the floor.
7 points here in this quarter for Safi Fino. 1:36 left here in the first half. New personnel looking to check in here for Gabe Valdez. 36-13 Panthers. With it now here, this is Arguil. Shot from the baseline, bounces around, no good. Rebound Panthers, putting it up, blocked by Olmeda. And Olmeda able to dribble out of this one. Pushing it up the court. Fino is right there, a little too tough for him. And it'll be a turnover. Or did it go off the hands of McAllen? Yep, they're going to say Panthers still with the ball.
And there's number 32, Alexis, and Carlos, you're going to.
Lisagara.
There you go.
Lisagara for Alexis. That's his last name. Here we go. Fino with it. Safi will put it up there. Falls just a little bit short.
Might be the only bad thing I've seen so far out of those guys.
That one was way off the mark. And Primus puts that one up. No good. Rebound, put it up strong. Trying to draw a foul. No good for Dames. And putting it back in there for the Weslaco Panthers.
It looked like Helmkamp.
The Helmkamp, yeah, I missed that one completely.
Yeah, number 10.
We'll give 2 to Helmkamp right there on the shot. 42 seconds now remaining in the first half. 36-15, Panthers with the lead. Here's Fino with the ball here. The Bloomquist from the free throw line. Going to keep it inside the paint. Lost it, and it'll be a turnover. McAllen with the basketball.
Well, you know what Coach was trying to do. He was trying to run the offense through Braxton, maybe get him a basket before the halftime. But, you know, when you're up by 21 points, you know, personal points aren't that important.
Here we go, Primus handling the ball here, working against Fino through the defense. Tries to pass there, dangerous pass, and leads to a turnover. And here we go, Braxton, 13 seconds left on the shot, on the clock for the first half. Olmeda with it. Now to Fino, 7 seconds. Bloomquist with it, 5 seconds now. Bloomquist, three-pointer, no good. And that'll be the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. Weslaco Panthers in command, 36-15. We'll go ahead and take a timeout here, take a break. And when we come back to begin the second half, we'll go through the totals. We'll be right back.
Weslaco ISD now introducing all-day pre-K. Bring your children to Weslaco ISD for a fun and engaging learning experience, helping to create lifelong learners. At Weslaco ISD All-Day Pre-K, your kids become young scholars, taking part in leadership programs, learning about science and technology, introducing them to literacy so they love to read. Registration begins in January. Weslaco ISD, the right choice.
Carlos Roberto, along with the coach John Boswell. Weslaco Panthers leading 36-15, led by 10 points for Jesus Paez.
Yeah, and you got 9 points off the bench by Safi Fino. A couple other guys with Cadena with 6 and Khalil Fino with 5. Good balance, but I think the surprise of the night, Carlos, is Braxton Bloomquist doesn't seem to be bothered by it, but he has not scored in the first half of this ballgame.
Are you keeping track of his steals? And
Well,
his
you know,
defensive
he
plays?
is filling up, rebounds, drawn charges, assists, running the offense, being part of what drives the team, and he's an unselfish guy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't care as long as they're winning.
Yeah, we're not keeping track of his assists and his steals and his defensive plays, but I know he's got at least 1 or 2 steals.
Right.
So an all-around player is Braxton, 4-year starter, and he's helping out in other ways. Doesn't need a score tonight.
No, he probably doesn't, and I don't know what Coach Valdez will do, but he's been really rotating his personnel. In a game like this, you can rotate.
All right, so Panthers in this non-district game. I think they got another tournament after this. We'll take a look at their schedule during the next timeout. But here's Primus going up off the glass. As he drives the baseline, he draws a foul. He'll go to the line.
And that foul's on Derek Cadena. And that will be his first team of the second half.
Cedeno?
Yes.
Derek?
Yeah, and number 5 just missed the foul shot. Carlos, I do believe they play in a tournament in PSJ ISD this week.
Primus' second free throw is good. So Panthers up 36-16. And so here we go. Baez with the ball here. Here's Fino now. Fino across the court. Bloomquist, he's wide open in the corner. He'll take that shot off the front of the rim. Bounces out, no good. Steal cold from the field is Braxton Bloomquist, but the Panthers still leading 36-16. Primus has it from the wing, back outside. Corner 3, good, count it for Matthew Ibarra. And 5 straight points here for the Bulldogs to start the second half.
Yeah, the Panthers are really being aware of where number 5 is. He draws the ball, passes out to the corner for 3.
Fino inside the paint, off the mark, no good. Baez is right there, and he adds to his total second half for Jesus Baez, now 12 points on the game.
A nice inside job right there by Baez for the Panthers.
38-19, Panthers 6:34. Here in the third quarter now. And there's your man right there with the ball, Matthew Ibarra. Shoot a corner 3 and count it. Another one for Alguir. And he's got 2 3-pointers here in the game. Here's Olmeda with it outside. And Baez and Fino, they were both in the vicinity of the pass, and it was knocked out of bounds, and it'll be another turnover. So now here all of a sudden, Bulldogs with a little bit of a run.
Well, both times they've run basically the same play. Drive into the key, pop it out to the corner, hit the 3.
38-22, Panthers still with the lead. Another shot from the 3-point line, and it's good. Another 3-pointer here for Alguid, and he's got 2 3-pointers here in the third. 38-25, McAllen battling back into this contest. Inside to Cedeno. Cedeno outside, Bloomquist. And count it for Braxton Bloomquist as he scores the 3-pointer, first points of the game for the senior.
It looks like they took the top off the basket now for Braxton.
Driving the baseline, back outside. Primus has it inside the paint. 3-pointer, thinking about it, won't shoot it here for Helmkamp. Gives it up. Now with it here, Conroe. And they'll move it back around and work around the perimeter. Primus inside the paint, shot no good. Rebound Panthers. 41-25, Panthers here with the lead. They've led the entire game. And Bloomquist has it, lost it, and scramble on the floor. Timeout called for Gabe Valdez. And it's 41-25 Panthers, but here we go now, Bulldogs. They've scored 3 3-pointers here in the third quarter to get back into this game.
Well, the 3-point line in your and I's lifetime or something that was added to basketball that has changed the game. You don't have to have a big man to win anymore. And 2, you're never out of the game because if you can get hot from 3, you can make up almost any deficit.
Yeah, the Weslaco Panthers here. They got a few more games before we move into 2018. They got the PSJ North tournament, which will be coming up later this week. They play the Hidalgo tournament and the San Antonio tournament. So what? You get 3 tournaments before you go into next year. So they got 1 more, and we'll see how they do this coming weekend.
Yeah, both Weslaco schools will be there in PSJA. Each high school hosts like the first round, and then they move it forward to the finals.
41-25, 5:05 here in the third quarter. Bloomquist with the ball. Last time out, the Panthers scored off of a three-pointer from Bloomquist. Baez, and Baez shot no good from top of the arc. And here we go now, Bulldogs. Sweet pass to Conroe. Baez will not allow him to even take the shot right there. No easy baskets.
Well, no, you don't want to give away anything easy, and he went after the ball, so that's a good clean play. But Conroe will shoot too.
41-25 Panthers. Conroe makes his first bucket. As far as what I got, first bucket of the game is a free throw.
Yes, it is.
It's good for him. Make it now 41-26. Second shot is also good. 41-27, Weslaco with the lead, 4:44 in the third quarter. Baez lost the handle, gets it right back, gives it up to Almeida. And they'll rotate the ball around the perimeter. Bloomquist feed inside to Cedeno. He'll work it here against Conroe. Cedeno lost it, back outside. Baez, and here we go, Almeida. They'll rotate this ball around, trying to get it inside to Cedeno there. But now some better defense being played by Conroe. Here's Bloomquist, fadeaway, counted, it's good. 5 points now here in the second half for Braxton.
Yeah, you can slow him down. You may be able to take him out for a while, but he's a pure scorer. He's able to find points when his team needs it.
43-27 Weslaco. Conroe now has it, working the baseline. Back outside. Primus from the wing, thinking about it. Gonna dribble and wait for some lanes to open up for him. And now they'll slow things down here a little bit with Helmkamp. Conroe wanted to shoot, nearly traveled right there. And now here we go, Ibarra shoots this one from the 16-foot mark, no good. And rebound, Almeida, going to be a foul here, it looks like. Going to be on Arguil.
Yes, it is. That's his first team foul for McAllen, but third on number 25.
Oh, Panthers with the ball here, up the court to Fino. Wide open is Derek Cedeno, puts it up short and no good. And here we go, Conroe with it here. Gives it up to Ibarra, now with it, back to Conroe. Conroe top of the arc, he'll shoot the two-pointer. His foot was on the line, but count it for Jaden Conroe. He has 4 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's trying to draw the big man out of the middle for his teammates. Hits the shot from right on the line.
Quick release shot for Bloomquist, no good. Long rebound here for Khalil Fino. Fino has it, looking to Baez. Inside to Cedeno, battling underneath. Derek back outside to Fino. And Fino will shoot it, and it looks like he is fouled. Nope, it's going to be a foul away from the ball here. Foul against the Panthers.
Yeah, number 15, they're saying threw Primus down, and they called the offensive foul away from the ball.
That's 2 fouls now, it looks like. Derek Cedeno.
Yes, and 3-team.
With the ball now, here is Primus. Primus, top of the arc to Arguil. Handling the ball here with the left-hand side. Puts it up. There's going to be a travel here. Just one extra step there for Arguil. It's a turnover, and it'll be Panthers basketball.
Well, you see that on TV. They call that the Euro step. I really don't understand how, no matter what you call it, that's an extra step. That's traveling.
All right, now with it, Panthers. Safi Fino nearly got that one to go. Rebound here and back out to Khalil Fino. Garcia has it, trying to go inside to Baez. Nothing there. Now Bloomquist with it. Fino looking inside. Bloomquist is right there. And count it for Braxton Bloomquist. 7 points in the game for him, all in the second half.
Yeah, nice pass inside by Khalil on that. You kind of trade places there, and Braxton gets the basket.
45-29. Panthers in charge here in the third quarter. 1:46 in the third. Feed inside. Conroe, good little move by him. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Fino. Khalil Fino. Baez on the other east has to put that one up quickly because he was falling out of bounds, and count it for Jesus Baez.
Almost looked like the sky hook there, Carlos. He kind of was falling away, shot that thing over the shoulder. That was beautiful.
47-29. Panthers leading here 120 in the third. Taking that shot. I believe that was partially blocked for Arguil, but he gets the rebound and count it for him.
That's his 8th point this period.
A couple of three-pointers in that bucket right there for Arguil, having a good third quarter. 1 minute left here in the third. Garcia with it. Now to Bloomquist. He's been hot here in the third quarter. They'll give it up here to Paez and work the perimeter now. Calling for it. Fino steps inside, back out. Now Garcia. Fino battling underneath. He wants the basketball. Feels like he has something. And they find Garcia underneath. Floater, and count it for Isaiah Garcia.
Nice job running the offense there for the Panthers to get the near layup out of that with 28 seconds to go in the third
clock
period.
Running down with 26 seconds now. 49-31. Weslaco Panthers with the lead. Primus has it, left-hand side. Primus puts it up and good. Strong move here for Primus. Deshaun Primus, 4 points in the quarter for him. 10 seconds now for the Panthers. 49-33 Weslaco. Here's Safi Fino. He'll put it up. And Khalil will shoot it. 1 second left on the clock, and that'll do it. That is the end of the third quarter. And the Weslaco Panthers lead 49-33. And coming to life in the third quarter to lead the scoring in the third quarter was 7 points, Braxton Bloomquist, 4 points for Jesus Paez.
Yeah, and on the other side, Arguil with 8 points, 4 points out of Conroe, and a 3 out of Ibarra, and another 3 out of Primus. And that's how they closed the gap a little bit there in the third period.
Yeah, they started off hot, did McAllen in that third quarter. They got 3 3-pointers. Brian Arguil with 2 of those 3-pointers, and they kind of had something going there for a little bit, but Weslaco came on strong in the latter part of that third quarter.
Well, they McAllen outscored the Panthers 18-13 in that period, so they knocked 5 points off the lead.
All right, so Gabe Valdez now entering his, gosh, I don't know how long he's been the coach, but
Okay, since 06, 07? Yes. So on 11 or 12 years.
What we're doing. Something like that.
Yeah, 06,
well,
07.
It's because he's been in Weslaco.
Right, he was across
at
town
East for a while.
Well, that's how I know what year it was, because my son was a senior in 07, and he left my son's senior year.
Yep.
So it was 06, 07.
10, 11 years there.
Yep.
Braxton shooting the three-pointer. Count it. And he's on fire here in the second half is Braxton Bloomquist. 2 3-pointers for him in the second part of the game. 52-33. 10 points now for Braxton. Count that one. That's Conroe now as he's come to life here in the second half. He's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's
Fino
another 3.
puts that one up off the front of the rim. No good. Good hustle rebound for the Panthers. Some good hustle points for them here. Paez taking that shot once again with the long right hand. No good. Primus along the baseline will give it up here and pushing it up the court. Conroe, baseline jumper, too strong, no good. And so here we go. Bloomquist out in the other court. Fast-paced action here, blocked by Conroe as the defense comes fast and furious here for the McAllen Bulldogs on the other side.
You know, Coach Valdez is really running what you would probably call a small lineup right now, but a lot of guys that can move, a lot of guys that can shoot, and a lot of guys that can move with the ball.
Bloomquist from the wing, no good. Wanted a foul there. It was Coach Valdez, nothing called. And so here we go. Ibarra has it. Ibarra against Ibarra. And Primus will slow things down, look inside, maybe a little bit to Conroe. Conroe has a little bit of height there. And he has the ball here, back outside. Coach Flores wanted him to go up strong, and now he'll work it again. Working here against Paez, put it up, and that's a good shot there for Jaden Conroe. 52-38. Panthers still leading here. 14-point lead for them.
Yeah, right now you caught it perfectly. Number 32 having a little success trying to get him the ball inside against the small lineup of the Panthers. And the coach was upset when the ball got passed out of the post back out. But they got it back into him, and he got the basket.
Yeah, he's got 4 points, does Jaden Conroe here in the fourth quarter. And not a bad little talented team Mackay has. I think Weslaco just kind of has it all together, shooting at a high percentage tonight.
Right, and Coach Valdez told me before the game that he felt like this team really was going to create some challenges for them, and that they were going to have to play. And that's a lot of respect for a team like Mackay from Coach Valdez, because being honest, there's times when they can go out and get by with just being really talented, and Mackay is really making them push here.
Yeah, Weslaco's played some great team basketball here tonight. Hustle points you got to get in favor of the Weslaco Panthers. But 14-point ball game still, 6 minutes left here in the contest. 52-38. Safi Fino with it. Now Garcia. Worked around to Bloomquist. And now Braxton is hot. 3 3-pointers in this game, 2 in the fourth quarter. 55-38.
You go from not scoring to double figures real quickly there, didn't he? And guess what? He drew another charge.
Drew a foul there. And the foul's going to go, it looks like, against Matthew Ibarra.
Yeah, his second team foul of this half.
55-38, Panthers with a lead. Bloomquist has come to life here in the second half. Baez lost it. Here we go, Primus. Deshaun gives it up. Back inside, and little shot no good for Jackson Hellenkamp. Missed that one. And here's Garcia bleeding on the other. Great pass to Paez, who was trailing and counted for the Weslaco Panthers.
Great vision, great teamwork. Nice job, basket Panthers.
What a pass. 57-38 Weslaco. 5:18 left in the game. Just when the Mackay Bulldogs were making a little run, Panthers come up with 5 straight points. Going up strong in defense is right there. They're going to call a foul, though. But going to the line here will be Arguil.
Safi Fino with his fourth team foul of this half.
5:06 left in the game. Arguil, first shot is good. He had a great third quarter, did Brian Arguil, with 8 points.
Yeah, it really helped get him back in this ball game.
He's got 10 points in the second half, 13 for the game for Brian Arguil. 57-40, Panthers in command. Great passing here once again. Garcia on the left-hand side. It's good and counted for Isaiah Garcia.
Yeah, nice job again off the offense, finding the layup.
6 points for him. Mackay now with the ball, 59-40. Weslaco with the lead. Here's Deshaun Primus. And they'll work the outside here. Ibarra. The Panthers aren't giving up the three-pointer like they were earlier. Jump shot no good for Primus. Rebound Garcia. And tipped away, but couldn't control it there was Conroe. So here we go, Weslaco with the ball here, trying to wrap this one up 59-40. And Garcia will shoot this one. Three-pointer is no good for him. Fino right there, and there you see another great hustle play by Paez to keep the ball alive. Panthers couldn't do anything with the extra possession, though, and it's Primus and the Bulldogs now with the ball.
I'm not sure that was the shot Coach Valdez was looking for out there off the edge, but
Arguil from the elbow, no good. Rebound Conroe, puts it up, draws a foul, he'll go to the line. Good strong move there by Jaden Conroe.
Yes, it was.
So Conroe, I got 8 points for him in the game. He'll go to the free throw line here. Didn't have any points at all in that first half. But he found a little something here in the second. Misses that free throw. And now Derek Cedeno. A little bit of a, I don't know, bigger opponent, stronger.
Yeah, a little more
man
size.
Underneath, a little bit more size.
Yeah.
For Gabe Valdez to battle against Conroe. Misses them both. to Jaden. And now here we go, Fino with it. Fino inside the paint. Good running floater. Count it for Safi Fino.
You know, he's able to go at bigger people and go over the top and score. He somehow freezes them and is so explosive for a guy of his size.
Yeah, and just a junior for Safi Fino. From the free throw line, that one is good for Arguil.
Yeah, another one.
Putting himself a good game here for Ryan Flores is Arguil, Brian Arguil for the Bulldogs. Across the court, Safi Fino, another shot for him, and count it. And he's on a roll for Safi Fino. 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
14 for the game, Carlos. Good game going for Safi so far.
2:57 now left in the contest. 64-42, Weslaco. Been in command of this entire game. Taking up this one strong, back outside. Primus not going to take the shot, going to work it right back to Arguil. No good, rebound. Bloomquist has it up the court, looking on the fast break. Trying to find a lane, lost it, and here we go now. This is Conroy, I believe, with the ball. Big man, and good defense there by Garcia to force that one out of bounds. New personnel now will come into the game.
Diego De Los Santos, number 2, in for the first time tonight.
De Los Santos in there. Ibarra now playing, Garcia, Fino, and Lizarraga. So 2:27. Panthers 64-42. Looks like all the starters are now resting.
And drive for the basket by number 24 there. That's Malachi Dames.
We'll count it for him. And 2:11 now left in the game, 64-44, Weslaco. Here's Fino with the ball. Fino inside. Ibarra now has it. Ibarra looking to De Los Santos. And De Los Santos will give it up. And now Garcia with it. They'll slow things down looking. Are the Panthers. De Los Santos lost it. And it'll be Mackay ball. 1:46 now left in the game. So Weslaco moves on now to take on PSJA North. And we'll see how they do. They went to the championship game last week against Los Fresnos in that Hidalgo tournament. A foul there is called, and we'll see how they do against in the PSJA North tournament. And in that tournament, they beat Austin LBJ, Santa Rosa by 20 points, and Santa Rosa is actually one of the better teams in the Valley at the lower divisions. And they beat Dickinson 61-59 before they lost to Los Fresnos.
You know, they've been on the floor with Pflugerville and Dallas Carter, and you know, just the experience of playing teams like that is just got to be outstanding heading into district play. But like you say, one more tournament, and it'll be on to district.
Yep, moving on to district play for the Weslaco Panthers. Got the girls' game coming up next. So we'll have that action. It'll be their first district game. And Weslaco won't actually, well, yeah, they do. December 29th will be their first district game against Harlingen. So they'll play in the PSJ North tournament. And then they move on to play at Mission. And that'll be during the holidays.
Right.
December 27th. I'll be off.
Yeah, so will I.
And then the 29th, they start district action against Harlingen.
Well, you know, state law dictates you have 5 days around Christmas off from all activities. And it has to include Christmas Eve and the day after Christmas. So after that, you're free to choose. Obviously, the Panthers will be back on the 27th.
Get a chance to relax and everyone shut down things for a while.
Well, you know, us coaches are crazy, Carlos. We'll go every day if you let us. So the state put in some rules. There's a 3.
Three-pointer is good.
Rick Cuellar.
For Rick Cuellar, first points of the game for him. 64-47, under 40 seconds now left in the game. Fino has it to the back outside. And there's a good victory here for the Panthers because Mac High has always been one of those playoff teams. And so some good competition for them.
Well, you
Ibarra counted that one.
There's been some Coach Greg Kiger, who was Coach Valdez's coach here at Wesco High, went on to Mac High and coached. And then Coach Roy Swift coached at both schools. So, you know, there's some ties between the two.
10 seconds now left in the game. Panthers with it. This is going to be a victory for Weslaco. 66-47 is the score right now. And a good second half. Was that 13 points for Braxton
Right.
in the second half? 13 overall because he didn't have anything in the first half.
Safi Fino with 14, I believe. Paez
14.
16, I believe.
You got 16. I got 14. But
Yeah.
unofficial scores.
Yeah,
here,
we're not official. But, you know, there's some guys that had good games. Coach Valdez got everybody off the bench tonight, and that's a good win right there for the Weslaco Panthers.
All right, that'll do it. I'd like to thank Coach John Boswell and Don Ramirez on the camera tonight. Final score in this one, Weslaco Panthers take it by a final score of 66-47. For everybody at K-West, have a good evening, everyone, and we'll see you next time.